Bitcoin has seen a dump yesterday, breaking below the 4-hour EMA ribbon right here, but right now entering some important support levels. And while Bitcoin was dumping, we were actually seeing one altcoin kind of crazy pumping against Bitcoin, which is kind of unique in this situation. So I want to have a talk about that. I want to have a talk about the Bitcoin price action, and I want to have a talk about the markets in general and which charts we actually can have a look at to get that edge to know what's going on with Bitcoin. So guys, let's jump straight into it. One thing that was very, very beautiful was right before we got that sell-off in Bitcoin, a couple of hours before we actually got that sell signal over on the Whale algo, and I've shared that yesterday in the video that I've published yesterday, how you can basically use this algo, how you can view it for free basically. And yesterday was already a very beautiful example of how powerful this tool is, because I don't know, 2-3 hours before we saw the actual dump, we already got that sell signal over in this algorithm. So that's pretty awesome, guys. And while Bitcoin was dumping, and this is actually quite interesting, while Bitcoin was dumping, we are seeing this token DYDX against Bitcoin pumping massively, and we actually traded this over on Will alerts. This one went up 65% against Bitcoin, guys. So everyone over in Will alerts was very happy with that. This was one of the tokens that we picked, and very nice that this is one of the tokens that actually outperform Bitcoin, because when you have a look at the general market cap of altcoins against Bitcoin, most of them are not outperforming Bitcoin, but the sum of them that we have picked in the history over in Will alerts definitely show some strength. And the reason that I picked this token, guys, is that first of all, I really like the technical structure right here. We had a very clear declining resistance. We've had a very clear buying zone right here. But I also like the decentralized exchanges narrative. I think because of the regulations that are coming to crypto, or that actually are already here, you have a lot of exchanges where you have to have KYC and stuff like that. And on these decentralized exchanges, that's just basically not the case. So I think decentralized exchanges will do very good this bull market, as every country has different regulations. But you can already see that there is a crackdown on regulations on crypto since the past couple of years, right? It's not getting easier to get onto exchanges or to switch exchanges or to move large amount of funds, right? So I would say the narrative for decentralized exchanges definitely stands, and I'm very interested in that. Then guys, I want to talk about the Bitcoin dominance as well, as we are approaching a key level in the Bitcoin dominance, and this might show us what Bitcoin is going to do next. But first of all, I want to go to the stablecoin dominance, because we actually predicted this Bitcoin dump and this Bitcoin top at 37.5k already because of this chart. And this is also how powerful this chart is, guys. We actually said right here, the moment we are touching this green zone right here, basically the support, this blue line, that is the moment that we are going to take risk off the table, and that is the moment that we are going to say that Bitcoin most likely had a short-term top. The alert, whenever this happened at the exact spot, got fired over in Will alerts, but I've shared this multiple times on the channel, so that you don't need Will alerts to get that information, because this is a chart that I bring up almost in every video. And the good thing about this chart is that no one really looks at this chart, no one really uses this chart for short-term trading, but this is always an extra confirmation for Bitcoin, right? So what we are seeing right now is that we broke above the 4-hour EMA ribbon right here, and we have to see what's happening right now. Can we hold this as support and this will trend up? Then we will see a further decline in Bitcoin. We will see a further correction, especially when we can break above this declining resistance, this white line right here. And on the one hand, it really makes sense to get a little bit more of a bounce right here, because if you look, for example, right here at the weekly time frame, we can see already we have a big green candle coming up from the weekly, but this level that we are testing is just very, very significant, because we have this declining channel right here, where we are touching the support. We have the first Fibonacci level if we measure it from the bottom right here till the top. And we have former resistance which could turn into support. So there is a lot of stuff lining up at this specific level, which basically means two things. And that's also what I said the previous time. Most likely we won't break it in one go. So it would make sense to first get a bounce from these levels, which we are getting. That's how we could predict the Bitcoin top short term for now at 37.5k. Beautiful. But it also means that if we break this level in the future, then that would mean another massive rally in Bitcoin, guys. And an insane rally, because this was already the rally from 25k all the way up to 38k. But if we would drop another to the next Fibonacci level right here, that could bring Bitcoin definitely to 50,000-60,000 US dollars. Right, maybe even higher. So that is kind of crazy. So whenever that happens, guys, we got another confirmation that Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish. Right now, not yet, because we're still in that pattern. Maybe we do something like this, where we get a bounce and tested this former support level from that bigger channel right here. Test that back as resistance, then come back down. And then when we are approaching this level, that is the moment that most likely we can break it then. And once we break it, we can see a nice push in the Bitcoin price. Then guys, I quickly want to have a talk about the following tweet. I just think it's very important for our community to be aware of what's happening in the scam world. But here we can see the Wolf of All Streets. He actually shared this scam alert. I've been speaking with one of my followers here who shared that he was hacked this morning on the Ledger scam. Okay, so the follower said, guys, woke up this morning, wanted to just do a sanity check on my Nano S, ensure accounts look good, and maybe move a bit more into warmer storage. And basically what he got an error in his Ledger device, or an error in his Ledger Live program, and he was looking for an answer for that error on the internet, and then suddenly came to the Ledger website, but it was not the real Ledger website. And then he talked with the customer service from Ledger, which was not the real customer service from Ledger, and then they scammed him through a process where he had to give his private key, or his seed phrase basically, and then they drained his whole account. And guys, I gotta be honest, like, I'm quite shocked what I'm seeing lately over on Twitter for people that are getting hacked. It is insane. It is really insane. We got Didi Tahutu. We've talked about it here on the channel as well. He got hacked in his MetaMask. I guess that was his Trust wallet. We got Jason, another crypto trader. He got hacked also with an online wallet. I saw the other day some other guy got hacked and lost his savings with his father's, like roughly 25 Bitcoin, also with an online wallet, or not necessarily an online wallet, but he saved his seed phrase in an online connected program. And now we have already this one also drained on a Ledger scam. Yeah, guys, you gotta be very careful. Like, you cannot be careful enough. Never click on any links. If you get an email and it sounds too good to be true, it is probably a scam. If you go to any website and you have the button connect wallet, before you connect the wallet to Uniswap or whatever, always go to the URL and check every single digit, every single letter, if it's right or not. And I even see it, guys. The scammers work with emails, right? So you get in the email, I've seen them, and you get emails from Ledgers, there's a problem, you need to reach out to customer service, blah, blah, blah. That scam, right? But the scammers also advertise on Google to get above in the search results. So for example, you can Google Uniswap, and then they will be above the real Uniswap website with an advertisement. And if you click on that, and you connect your wallet, they can drain your MetaMask. So that's another thing. People always say, like, don't put money on exchanges, right? But I'm actually quite positive about exchanges. Of course, exchanges is a third-party risk. That is definitely true. But you have email confirmation, phone confirmation, at least on Bybit and other exchanges. and they checking IP addresses as well. So I would say an exchange, to have your money in an exchange, is way safer than to have your money, for example, in a MetaMask wallet. MetaMask or online connected wallets are very very not so safe. They are self-custody, which is good. You own your own crypto, you own your own keys, but they are not the safest way. So don't have your whole HODL portfolio in your MetaMask or Trust wallet. That doesn't make no sense. If you have already more than $1,000 in crypto, buy a ledger. Just buy a ledger, a Trezor, buy a cold storage wallet, and have your HODL position on the cold storage. You're trading on the exchange. Maybe you have some change over on MetaMask, right? Like you use some online wallets, but don't move all your funds there, guys. It's very, very dangerous. So I just wanted to share this with you. I mostly don't really use I mostly use cold storage, and I use exchanges. And I think when I read all these stories, you almost never hear somebody saying like, no, my exchange got hacked and all my funds are from the exchange. This is not a typical story. The story most often goes, you got an email with a phishing link from Ledger, or you went to a website where you connected your wallet, where you connected the wrong wallet, so it's often these things. You don't often hear it with exchanges. So definitely I would say exchanges is the second safest thing to do, depending on the exchange, of course, and also depending on the time. Right? If there's a lot of FUD going around one exchange, we have seen it in FTX, then when you hear the first rumor of something happening, directly pull your funds out. Right? You have time to get your funds out. I've seen that also multiple times. Right? We've seen that with FTX. We were one of the early ones right here on the channel, but people have their life savings maybe on an exchange, and then there comes a news article that they might be insolvent, and they don't act. They just think like, okay, let's wait how this is going to resolve. No, it is very important that you act directly. And if it's a hoax, if it's just FUD, if it's not true, okay, so be it. But you will find out later. Let the investigators find out, and then at least you are safe, because that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter whether the news is true or false. You heard the rumor. The universe is giving you a signal. Something is not going good. You gotta act. So guys, this is my 5 cents on your own privacy and on security. I would definitely say take it very serious. Don't click any links. Always watch the URL that you are trading with. Be careful out there. Be definitely careful. For Bitcoin, guys, I think we just gotta wait a little bit. We broke below the 4-hour EMA ribbon. Let's see if this is getting rejected from it. Let's see if the stablecoin dominance remains above the 4-hour EMA ribbon as well. I think that is interesting. I think there's definitely a possibility that we can go a little bit higher right here to get rejected at these levels. So that could mean lower levels for Bitcoin. One thing that is very interesting, guys, is that the Bitcoin dominance right now is at a key level. It is really at a key level. And if we would break below this key level, this is the level of 51.50, let's say it like that, then we break this uptrend that we have right here, and that would definitely mean that we can see a decline in the Bitcoin dominance, and that would also mean that we most likely can see an altcoin season. But if this thing holds and we get another rally in the Bitcoin dominance, then that can either mean two things: or Bitcoin pumps or Bitcoin dumps. Because in both situations, the Bitcoin dominance goes up. So yeah, guys, very interesting to see what's happening right here. That was it also for today's video. Let me know in the comment section what you think is going to happen. Do you think we are going to see altcoin season? Do you think Bitcoin is already done correcting? And do you think that Bitcoin can see a new uptrend right now, or continue this uptrend? Or do you think that we need a little bit of a further pullback in Bitcoin right now? Guys, let me know in the comment section down below. For the ones that wants to join Will Alerts, you know the deal. You can join for free by being an active trader on one of these exchanges down below. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, guys, where I'm actually explaining about this Will algo that is for free accessible over on Whaleportal.com, make sure to watch it. This is for free. Guys, the amount of time and energy that we already put in this website is kind of insane. We're really trying to create a good product right here, and so far this product is getting better and better and better. And with this will algorithm right now, combined with derivatives exchange data, I think this is definitely one of the better trading tools out there, if not the best trading tool out there. So make sure that you take advantage of that, because this is completely for free. You can just go to whaleportal.com/pro and you can just use this for free. I would appreciate if you would share your charts from this over on Twitter. You can easily copy to clipboard, stuff like that, and save it. I would very appreciate it if you share like these charts over on Twitter or other social media, so we get a little bit more engagement, and we can get more visitors, and we can get more exposure to Whaleportal. That would definitely be dope, guys. But yeah, if not, just use it because it's for free, and I can tell you already right now, to build this tool, we already spent quite a lot of money just to build this tool already. So yeah, definitely worth checking out, guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you want to stay connected with me in this bull market, make sure to subscribe down below. I want to wish every single one of you a very beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.